Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319, proudly supporting Florence Henry Student Athletic and Events. Choose Put Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800. Bugs.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a third-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605-520-4518 for a quote today, 605-520-4518.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Transform your fitness journey at Apex Training in Watertown. Our unique studio offers targeted group training classes designed to meet your specific health goals. Specializing in strength training, agility, and injury prevention, we use diverse equipment to help you build strength and enhance performance. Whether you're aiming for sport-specific skills or overall fitness, our expert trainers will guide you with our specialized workouts to prevent common injuries. Experience affordable, effective training at Apex Training and reach your peak potential today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!
Seriously?
This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
AgWorks of Watertown is your go-to for premier agricultural services in Northeast South Dakota. We deliver superior agronomy solutions, including top-quality seed brand, custom application, and precision ag services to enhance crop health and yield. Optimize your farming with our expert services and cutting-edge solutions. Call AgWorks today for ultimate agricultural success. Proud sponsors of Watertown area youth athletics and events.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Play hard, Florence Henry Falcons. Play with passion, have fun, and give it your all. The cheers echo and success follows when you play from the heart. Eastside Equipment proudly supports your dedication and sportsmanship. Best of luck from your fans at Eastside Equipment, and may every point bring you closer to victory. Eastside Equipment, your local Kubota dealer, is located half-mile south of Highway 212 on the bypass in Watertown. Go Falcons!
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, Portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
And we're back. Florence Henry is off to a good quick start here, up 5-2. Warner's going to bring the ball up for the Monarchs. 13 is Jensen. Jensen has it up top, looking for 23. That's Lighthope. Courtney Lighthope, that is. Back up to Jensen, over to McKenna Lighthope. Again, Warner's playing catch around the perimeter, looking for something inside. Florence Henry is swarming to the basket, and we're going to get a turnover by the Falcons. Steal by Brooke Lavacek. Brooke looks to bring it up the floor. Back over to Andy Rizloff on the right wing. Rizloff looks to drive. Nothing there. She goes out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on the Florence Henry Falcons. With token pressure here by the Falcons to bring the ball up the floor. Looking to run and jump here. Got a steal by Grace Conti. Grace looks to bring it up the floor, and nothing's going to be there. Lavacek for three. Three-point basket. Lavacek. 8-2 lead now for the Falcons. The run and jump is happening again. McKenna Lightholt looks to kick it out to Jensen. Jensen for three, and she has the answer for the Monarchs. Three-point basket by Jensen to bring it to 8-5 now in favor of the Falcons. Left wing over to Griffin Muller. Griffin looks for a spot, gets it down low to Conke, and we're going to turn that ball over. Steal by Hansen, and back up the floor for the Monarchs is Jensen to McKenna Lightholt in the right corner. Nothing down low for the Monarchs. Now we're going to find some room. Back to McKenna Lightholt. Lightholt goes up for two. It's 8-7 now in favor of the Falcons.
Klitsky looks to bring the ball down the floor for the Falcons. Looking to drive on the left side. She's going to get fouled. Foul's going to go on number 13, Jordan Jensen. That will be her first foul, first team foul. Into the game for the Falcons is Ashlyn Klitsky, number 2, Miley Sumner, number 11, and Addison Byer, number 1. Byer's going to look to take the ball down underneath the Florence Henry basket, taking it out for the Falcons. We're going to get a 5-second call, gets it into Vavruska. Vavruska over to Klitsky. Klitsky's looking to drive, nothing around there, to Miley Sumner. Over to Addison Byer on the weave. Back over to Klitsky. Klitsky to Vavruska. Vavruska looks to drive, nothing going. Gives it off to Addison Byer. Addison Byer strong to the basket. 2-point basket for Addison Byer. Nice drive there by Addison, and she goes up strong for 2. 10-7 now in favor of the Falcons. Monarchs looking to pass it around the perimeter again, looking for something inside. 3-point basket by number 20, and that was Hansen. Didn't hit much, but we got the offensive rebound for McKenna Lightholt. Lightholt looks to number 20. That's Hansen. Hansen runs with it before she puts the ball on the floor. That'll be a travel on the Monarchs and a turnover back over to the Falcons. As Klitsky puts it into Vavruska. Vavruska's going to put it up against a little token pressure from the Monarchs as well. Vavruska's up top, waiting for some things to happen down low. Play is called. Now we got some movement over to Miley Sumner on the right wing. Nothing going for Miley. Miley's looking to give it back to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to drive on the right side. We're going to get a foul on number 13. That is Jordan Jensen. That is going to be her second foul of the game. Early on here in the first quarter, 3:06 to go. Second foul brings her to the bench, and into the game for the Monarchs is Katie Mackner. She's a guard at 5'6", and she is only an 8th grader.
Byer looking to bring it in for the Falcons underneath their own basket. Not really finding a whole lot. And she's going to get the 5-second call. And that's going to be a turnover for the Falcons. Turn that ball back over to the Monarchs. It's going to be a turnover there for the Falcons. Or Falcons get a turnover. Everybody's got hands everywhere. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. Up top, somebody was grabbing on the wrist. It's going to be number 23. That's Courtney Lightholt. That's going to be her first. It's going to be the third team foul on the Monarchs for the quarter. Into the game for the Falcons is number 15, Brooke Lavacek. Byer looks to bring it into Vavruska. Vavruska up top, looking to drive on the left side. Nothing there. Over to Lavacek. Lavacek down low to Conkey. Conkey, nice play. And one for Grace Conkey. Hooping the harm. And Grace Conkey gets it to go and the foul to go with it. Foul's going to go on number 24. That's McKenna Lightholt. That's going to be her first, team's fourth for the first quarter. Conkey up and in. It's going to be a 13-7 lead now for the Florence Henry Falcons with 2:44 to go. As a little token pressure again, Warner breaks it. Now they're looking to play catcher on the perimeter again, looking for that wide open drive or somebody down low. The drive's not there for number 20, and that is Hanson, and it's going to be a rebound to the Falcons. Addison Byer looks to bring it up the floor for the Falcons. Back to the weave. Brooke Lavacek for three in the left corner. Boom! Brooke Lavacek for three! 16-7 lead now in favor of the Falcons. Falcons looking for the trap. Nothing's there. Oh, we're going to get a steal by Conkey. Steal back by McKenna Lightholt. Lightholt's going to be tipped away by Miley Sumner. Ball's on the floor. Girls everywhere on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball, I'm guessing, or maybe one of our people were out of bounds. So we're going to go jump ball. And we're going to have another talk between all three officials this time. And it's going to end up being timeout by Mr. Mitch Reed. He's going to take a full timeout. 16-7, Florence Henry, 2:04 to go. We'll be right back.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319. Proudly supporting Florence Henry Student Athletic and Events. Choose Put Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources.
All right, we are back live here in Henry. Mr. Mitch Reed took a timely timeout there as he saved the possession for the Falcons. 2:04 to go, 16-7, Florence Henry lead. Ashlyn Vavruska looks to bring it down for the Falcons. Off to Miley Sumner. Miley looks to drive on the weave. She kicks it over to Lavacek. Lavacek in the right corner for three, just a little bit short. Ball goes to Miley on the rebound, and we're going to get a foul, and Miley's going to go to the line and shoot two as the Warner Monarchs are in the foul situation, number 5 for the quarter, so that's going to be 2 shots for Miley Sumner. Should be 2 shots. Yep, it is 2 shots for Miley Sumner. The board's not showing, and I failed to see who picked up that foul from the referee. So, but anyway, it's the 5th foul. Miley Sumner missed the first free throw. Now she's looking to eye the second free throw as she gets the ball administered from the referee. Up and short. Ball goes off to Brooke Lavacek for the offensive rebound. Back over to Sumner. Sumner to Addison Byer. Addison looks to give it off to Vavruska. Vavruska looking to drive. Going around about 4 people. Gives it over to Byer. Byer on the hard drive. And Byer's going to score on the hard drive for the Falcons. Taking an 18-7 lead now with a minute and a half to go. Token pressure again for the Falcons. The Monarchs are playing catch around the perimeter here, looking for something inside or a driving lane, and they're not seeming to get much. 23 for 3, and that would have been Lightholt. Lightholt's all coming up a little short. Ball rebound goes off to Sumner. Sumner looking to push to Vavruska. Vavruska looks like she got a little hip check, no call. Leaves it short. Florence Henry is going to be called for a foul. Foul is going to go on number 15, and that is Brooke Lavacek, her first team foul for the Falcons in quarter number 1 with a minute 9 to go and an 18-7 lead. Mackner looks to bring in the ball for the Monarchs. Over to Lightholt. Back to Mackner. A little token pressure again by the Falcons. Falcons are looking to trap. Did not find that opportunity to trap, so now we're going to have some hard pressure out front by Vavruska. Warner looking to throw it around the perimeter again as we go to Mackner. Mackner's looking to drive, nothing going for her. Over to Hansen. Hansen, nothing there. Over to Heinrich, nothing there. Back up top to Mackner for 3, a little bit long. And we're going to have a rebound by Sarda. Back up and in. Offensive rebound by Sarda. 18-9 now in favor of the Falcons. Vavruska's looking to bring it down for the Florence Henry Falcons. Looking to drive, gets bumped and leaves it short, but she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's going to go on number 12. That's Stacia Sarda. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 6 in the quarter for the Monarchs. For Vavruska, first free throw up and in. Administered the second free throw, taking a couple dribbles. Eyeing her target, up and in. 2 for 2 for Ashlyn Vavruska. Into the game for the Falcons is number 14, Andy Rizloff. She will replace Vavruska. Also into the game is Klitsky replacing Miley Sumner. It is Florence Henry 20, Warner 9, with 26.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. Low pressure there again by the Falcons. Looking to bring the ball up the floor is Mackner. Mackner over to Sarda. Sarda with a jump shot. She leaves it a little strong. Ball's going to go off of Andy Rizloff. She tries to save it out of bounds on a nice hustle play, but she couldn't quite get there. The ball's going to go back to the Warner Monarchs. Warner's going to get it administered underneath their own basket and looking to run an out of bounds play. Over to Heinrich. Heinrich back to Mackner. Mackner's looking to drive. She has driving room. She's going to go up and leave it a little short. Klitsky's going to come down with the rebound. We got 4 seconds to go. Byers looking to drive. Byers going to go up strong, and she's going to leave that one a little short. We're going to end the quarter here at 20-9. Florence Henry. We'll be right back.
That uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a third-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating.
All right, we are back here. It is 20-9. Florence Henry came off to a very strong first quarter, something that they needed to do tonight against the Monarchs. It's going to be Florence Henry ball to start the quarter, and we're going to have on the floor for the Falcons Klitsky, Lavacek, Addison Byer, Muller, and Rizloff. Klitsky looks to bring it down for the Falcons, looking to drive again on the weave. Back over to Byer. Byer has nothing there. Gives it over to Rizloff on the right side, right wing. Back over to Lavacek. Lavacek, nothing going for her either. Klitsky's looking to drive, nothing there.
Back over to Lavacek. Lavacek stops and pops, and it's going to be just a little bit off to the right side. Muller looking to go quickly at the ball, and she is going to get a jump ball. Don't think 23 liked that call very well, as she bounced it a little bit aggressively back to the referee. Florence Henry bringing it up against the token, Warner bringing it up against the token pressure from the Florence Henry Falcons. Again, playing catch around the perimeter for the Monarchs. That's going to be Lightholt, number 23, Courtney Lightholt, and she knocks down the three-pointer for the Monarchs. 20-12 now in favor of the Falcons. Klitsky looking to bring the ball down the floor, giving it off to Rizloff. Rizloff's looking on the weave over to Klitsky. Klitsky tries to drive baseline. It goes up, gets bumped, nothing called, and it's going to be a team rebound, offensive rebound for the Falcons as the ball went off of the Warner Monarchs. And Florence Henry will take the ball out underneath their own basket. Lavacek's looking to put it in for the Falcons. Right wing, just a little long. Offensive rebound again for Rizloff. Rizloff's now looking to drive, kicks it off to Klitsky. Klitsky, nothing there. Over to Lavacek. Lavacek back on the weave again, looking to drive. Byers looking to go up to the top, nothing there. Back over to Rizloff. Rizloff gives off to Klitsky. Klitsky's looking to drive. She has got a wide open layup, and it goes in for Ashlyn Klitsky. 22-12 now in favor of the Falcons, as we found a nice driving lane, and she went to the basket hard for two. Again, the token pressure gets ourselves almost a steal there, not quite there. Now we got to recover on defense a little bit. Tries to go down low. Griffin didn't quite get around Sarda, and she's going to get called for the foul down low. That's going to be the first for the quarter on the Falcons. And I believe that's Griffin's first of the game as well. Warner's going to take the ball underneath their own basket, looking to throw it in, and nothing's there. Steal by Klitsky. Klitsky's now looking to push. Miley Sumner up the left side for the Falcons. Nothing around. Back over to Klitsky. Klitsky's looking to give off to Vavruska. Vavruska straight to the basket. Nobody home, and she's going to get a wide open layup, and she's going to score. Go up 24-12. There's going to be a travel and a turnover on the Monarchs going the other way. The little token pressure is causing the Monarchs to speed up a little bit, and they can't quite handle it as if they had many turnovers in this first half. Klitsky looks to bring the ball down the floor for the Falcons. Give off to Rizloff. Rizloff's going to look to drive as well. Rizloff, nice little shot inside, and she's going to go for two. 26-12 in favor of the Falcons, as the Monarchs are going to have to try some halftime adjustments to take care of that weave. Monarchs break the pressure for the Falcons and get a wide open layup by Sarda to go 26-14 now in favor of the Falcons. Klitsky's looking to bring the ball up the floor, slips a little bit, kind of a little awkward. We're going to have a jump ball on the floor, and I believe it's the Florence Henry ball. Yes, it is. Into the game for the Monarchs is a third Lightholt, Maya Lightholt. She's a forward at 5'10", and she is only an 8th grader. Andy looks to give it into Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to drive, stops and pops from the right elbow, not just a little off the front iron, no good. Lightholt takes the rebound, and now we're going to come back the other way for the Monarchs. Again, Monarchs looking to throw it around the perimeter, looking for some inside pressure. Nothing's there. Taken away by the Falcons. Steal by Sumner. Sumner's looking to bring the ball back up the floor for the Falcons. Has a little struggle with that. And now Vavruska is bringing the ball down the floor on the right side in the weave again. Back over to Rizloff. Rizloff's going to get the screen from Grace. Grace is going to give off to Klitsky. Klitsky for three. Knocks it down. 3-point basket. Ashlyn Klitsky. 29-14 now in favor of the Falcons. The run and jump's going to work again. We're going to get a jump ball for the Falcons, and it's going to be Monarch basketball on the jump ball on the alternate possession. Monarchs are going to throw it in from the side. looking to drive, nothing there. We're going to kick it back outside. We're going to look down low to 24, Lightholt. She gets the ball knocked away. Looking to drive again, 3-point basket for 13, that would be Jensen, nothing there. Taken by Grace Conkey. Grace Conkey throws it right to a Monarch. Lightholt down low. Lightholt's going to get called for the offensive foul as she stuck out the arm to extend, and that's going to be an offensive foul going the other way. Turnover on the Monarchs, and it's going to be Falcon basketball. Was not much of a popular call around here, but we'll go the other way. Vavruska looks to drive, giving off to Sumner. Sumner on the weave, nothing home. Gives it over to Vavruska. Vavruska looking to go baseline, nothing home there. Back over to Sumner, back up to Klitsky on top. Giving off to Rizloff in the corner. Rizloff goes baseline, gets shut off. Klitsky has the ball on the right wing, nothing there. Vavruska for the left wing for three, and she knocks it down. 3-point basket, Ashlyn Vavruska. Turnover now for the Monarchs. We're going to go the other way again. It's 32-14 now in favor of the Falcons. Into the game is Brooke Lavacek. Klitsky takes a seat. Muller into the game, and Rizloff takes a seat. Florence Henry is going to bring the ball down the floor. It's going to be Vavruska for the Falcons. Up top to Conkey. Conkey gives off to Lavacek. Lavacek loses the handle of the basketball. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on the Falcons, and it's going to be Monarch basketball. Again, a little man-to-man run and jump here, looking for that right opportunity to get that run and jump. The run and jump's not there. Monarchs break it. That's going to be number 23. That's Courtney Lightholt. Lightholt goes for the layup for two. 32-16 now in favor of the Falcons. Vavruska brings the ball back down the floor. In the right corner for Muller. Muller with a nice little shot, leaves it a little short, tries to fight around to get the offensive rebound. She's going to get called for a push. And we're going to have a foul on Griffin Muller. That's going to be her second, I believe. As I believe she was called for one earlier. The scoreboard only says one, but I believe she was called for one earlier. Second foul of the quarter for the Falcons, according to the board. Monarchs are looking to drive. We're going to get a hand check on Ashlyn Vavruska as they're looking to drive to the basket. Ball's going to be taken underneath. Into the game for the Falcons is Addison Byer. She's going to replace Muller. That would be Ashlyn Vavruska's first foul of the game, third team foul for the Falcons. And ball's going to be thrown in, and it's going to be a foul on the Monarchs. We're going to go the other way. It's going to be a foul on number 20. That is Tatum Hansen. That's going to be her first second team foul for the Monarchs. We're going to have a timeout on the floor by Warner. It's going to be a full timeout. It is 32-16 in favor of the Falcons with 3 minutes to go in the half. We'll be right back.
Do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605-520-4518 for a quote today. 605-520-4518.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success.
All right, we are back here in Henry. It's 32-16 in favor of the Falcons. Florence Henry has been shooting well from the floor to start this one to take a 32-16 lead. Florence Henry is going to administer into Vavruska. Vavruska is going to bring it down for the Falcons, looking to go on the weave on the right side. Miley Sumner taking Grace Conkey down low. Nice pass by Miley to Grace. Grace is wide open for two more points. 34-16 now in favor of the Falcons. Looking for the run and jump. Not quite there. Now we're going to have ball thrown around inside to number 30, and that is Maya Lightholt. She's going to get fouled, and she's going to go to the line shooting 2. It's going to be the 4th personal foul of the quarter on the Falcons. That foul is going to go on number 15, Brooke Lavacek, and that will be her not really sure which one it is because the board is not showing which one it is. I do know that it is at least her 2nd foul. Lightholt misses the first free throw for the Monarchs. Lightholt has it administered. She's taking a couple dribbles, looking to go up, and 2nd free throw off the front iron, bounces to the back and in. Into the game for the Falcons is number 12, Ashlyn Klitsky. 34-17 lead now for the Falcons, 2:37 to go. We're going to have a little 3-quarter court pressure by the Monarchs man-to-man. Again, back into the weave. Faking the handoff to Klitsky. Back now to Klitsky. Over to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to go baseline. Nothing home. And she's going to keep going. Tries to give it off to Grace Conkey, and that's going to be a turnover on Vavruska. And we're going to look to push it down the floor for the Monarchs. Monarchs are going to throw it high out of bounds. Turnover on the Monarchs. Back over to the Falcons. The token pressure from the Falcons is working very well today as we're causing a lot of turnovers. And Klitsky looks to bring the ball down the floor for the Falcons in the weave. Miley Sumner looks to go from the elbow. Nothing home. Klitsky looks to go baseline. Nothing home again. Over to Grace Conkey. Grace Conkey looking to drive. Wide open in the corner for Vavruska for 3. She knocks it down. 3-point basket. Ashlyn Vavruska. It's going to be a 20-point lead now for the Falcons at 37-17. Nobody home down low. Good recovery by the Falcons for the turnover. Miley Sumner with the steal. Looking to bring it back over to Addison Byer on the left wing. Addison's looking to bring it up top over to Klitsky on the right wing. Klitsky looking to drive. Got fouled and going to call it on the floor. She was held on the drive. It's going to be the 3rd foul on the Monarchs of the 2nd quarter. And Byer's going to look to administer it down low. We're going to have number 4, that's Anna Schwab, into the game for the Monarchs. She replaces number 23, Courtney Lightholt. Okay, Byers looking to bring it in down for the Falcons. Looking to go through a couple screens, off to Vavruska on the right side. Back over to Byer. Byer gives it off to Sumner in the weave again. Klitsky hits it on her knee. We're going to have some people on the floor. The ball's going to be loose, and it's going to be number 30, Maya Lightholt, for the run-out layup for the Monarchs, and it's going to be a 37-19 lead now. Miley Sumner on the left side, nothing going. Over to Klitsky, up top to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking on the weave to Byer. Byer's looking to find a hole. She finds her hole. She gets hip checked and nothing called, and we're going to go the other way with the turnover by Byer. Monarchs looking to go around the outside again. We're going to get a foul call on Addison Byer as she was just a step late. She saw it coming from a long ways away. It was just a step late. She's going to get called for the foul and the push, and it's going to be the 5th personal foul, 15th foul on the Falcons. Addison's 1st, according to the board. That only stays up there for a mere second. To the line for the Monarchs is, I believe that's number 20. That is Tatum Hansen. Her first free throw is in and out. 2nd free throw up and in for the Monarchs. 37-20 now in favor of the Falcons. 3-quarter court pressure again for the Monarchs. Nothing doing. Brings it down the floor is Vavruska. Gives off to Sumner. Sumner looking to give off to Byer. Byer's looking for the 3. She's just a little bit off to the left. It's going to be a rebound for the Monarchs, and we're going to get a foul call on Andy Rizloff. Going back to the line, shooting 2 will be the Monarchs. Pretty sure that was Andy's foul, but they called it on Miley Sumner. Mackner's going to go to the line shooting 2 for the Monarchs. Mackner leaves the first one short. Into the game is Anna Byer replacing Edison Byer. Mackner's looking for the second free throw, and she's going to be right there. It's going to be 37-21 now in favor of the Falcons, and now we're going to look to have some full court pressure, man-to-man put on by the Monarchs. Nothing going for the Monarch. Ooh, Ashlyn dribbles it off her knee, and we're going to have a run out from number 13. That's going to be Jensen. Jensen's going to have the ball go out of bounds. It's going to go off of the Falcons, and it's going to be Monarch basketball underneath. Jensen's looking to bring the ball in underneath her own basket for the Monarchs. Nothing around. Girls are moving well. And again, we're going to play catch around the perimeter. Looking to drive for the Monarchs is Jensen. Jensen's going to be strong off the board. Rizloff takes the rebound. We got 9 seconds to go. Rizloff looking to push the ball. Miley Sumner, she's going to have the ball. Give it off to Rizloff again. Rizloff over to Vavruska. Vavruska for three, just off the right side. No good. It's going to be a 37-21 lead for the Florence Henry Falcons at halftime. Great first half for the Falcons as we go into halftime, and we'll be back shortly.
That works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Transform your fitness journey at Apex Training in Watertown. Our unique studio offers targeted group training classes designed to meet your specific health goals. Specializing in strength training, agility, and injury prevention, we use diverse equipment to help you build strength and enhance performance. Whether you're aiming for sport-specific skills or overall fitness, our expert trainers will guide you with our specialized workouts to prevent common injuries. Experience affordable, effective training at Apex Training and reach your peak potential today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!
Seriously? This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
AgWorks of Watertown is your go-to for premier agricultural services in Northeast South Dakota. We deliver superior agronomy solutions, including top-quality seed brand, custom application, and precision ag services to enhance crop health and yield. Optimize your farming with our expert services and cutting-edge solutions. Call AgWorks today for ultimate agricultural success. Proud sponsors of Watertown area youth athletics and events.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Play hard, Florence Henry Falcons. Play with passion, have fun, and give it your all. The cheers echo and success follows when you play from the heart. Eastside Equipment proudly supports your dedication and sportsmanship. Best of luck from your fans at Eastside Equipment, and may every point bring you closer to victory. Eastside Equipment, your local Kubota dealer, is located half-mile south of Highway 212 on the bypass in Watertown. Go Falcons!
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that
All right, we are back here in Henry. A minute and a half to go until the halftime break is over. The Warner Monarchs, Katie Mackner, she is 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1 point. Stacia Sarda, she has 2 field goals for 4 points. Jordan Jensen has a 3-pointer for 3. Tatum Hansen, she's 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1 point. Courtney Leitholt has 2 field goals for 5 points. McKenna Leitholt has 2 field goals for 4 points. Maya Leitholt has a field goal and 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 3 points, and that's going to be 21 total points for the Monarchs in the first half. For the Falcons, Ashlyn Klitsky knocked down 2 3-pointers, and she had a 2-point field goal for 8 points. Griffin Muller has a field goal for 2. Andy Rizloff has 2 field goals for 5. Brooke Lavacek has 2 threes for 6 points. Grace Conkey is 1 of 1 from the free throw line with 2 field goals for 5 points. Addison Byer has 2 field goals for 4 points. Ashlyn Vavruska has 2 field goals and 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 7 points. And Miley Sumner is 0 of 2 from the free throw line for a total of 37 points for the Falcons here in the first half. Florence Henry is shooting rather well from the field, and their defense is getting after it today, causing a lot of turnovers and easy baskets on the other end, as we'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made on both sides to see what we have coming out here in the third quarter. For the third quarter, Falcons are going to start with the ball. It's going to be Lavacek, Klitsky, Muller, Conkey, and Rizloff on the floor for the Falcons starting 5 as we get going here in quarter number 3. Klitsky's looking to bring the ball down the floor against a little pressure from the Monarchs. Gives off to Rizloff in the right corner. Nothing going, looking back to the weave. Nothing there over to Muller. Muller's looking for the screen for Klitsky. Klitsky has nothing. Back over to Muller. Muller's looking to drive. Pulls up for the nice little jump shot, just a little off to the right side. We're going to have an offensive rebound by Lavacek. Lavacek over to Muller. Muller over to Klitsky. Klitsky's looking to drive. Nobody home. Klitsky for the left-handed layup for 2 to start us off here in quarter number 3. Looking for the run and jump again. We have a run and jump, and we have a steal for Muller. Muller gets a little excited, throws it off the back wall for a turnover. Back over to the Monarchs as the run and jump worked again for the Falcons as we caused another turnover. Just could not convert this time on the other end. Run and jump again for the Falcons. Falcons are looking to move around, back over to Sarda. Sarda down low, nothing doing for her. Rebound over to Lavacek. Lavacek looking to bring the ball up the floor to Conkey. Conkey over to Rizloff on the right wing. Back over to Klitsky. Klitsky gives off to Muller. Muller to Lavacek in the left corner for 3. Just a little strong, and it's going to be a rebound by Leitholt. Leitholt gives it up to Jensen. Jensen's going to bring it down the floor for the Monarchs. Jensen down low. Nice little catch there. That could have gone either way, but it went back to Jensen's hands. She goes up for 2, 39-23 here in quarter number 3 early on in the third quarter. Muller's looking to drive around the three-point line. Nothing doing for her. Gives out to Rizloff. Over to Lavacek. Lavacek down to Conkey. Off her hands over to Rizloff. Rizloff in the corner to Muller. Muller for 3 in the left corner, and it's going to be a little bit strong. Grace Conkey knocks it, keeps it in play. Rizloff gets it on the rebound for the Falcons. Klitsky over to Muller. Muller looking to give it back to Conkey. Conkey down low, nice strong move. Nothing going for her as the ball is blocked, and it's going to be back over to the Monarchs. Leitholt's looking to drive baseline against Muller, and she's going to go up strong for 2. 39-25 now in favor of the Falcons. Klitsky's looking to bring it down for the Falcons again in the weave over to Lavacek, over to Muller. Muller has nothing going on the outside. Over to Klitsky on the right wing. Looking to drive baseline, nothing going for her. Out to Rizloff. Rizloff's now looking to find a hole in the weave. Nothing there for her. Lavacek drives baseline. Going to go up strong for 2. Brooke Lavacek for 2. Again, the little token pressure by the Falcons looking to cause a turnover on the run and jump. Nobody home. She may have shuffled her feet, but no call. McKenna Leitholt is going to go in for 2, 41-27 in favor of the Falcons. Klitsky's looking to go find a hole on the right side. Lavacek just to go baseline, nothing home. Ball gets knocked around over to Griffin Muller. Griffin Muller for 3. It's going to be a 30-second timeout by Mr. Mitch Reed. And it's 44-27, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
A large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand.
We are back here after the 30-second timeout by Mr. Mitch Reed after a nice three-point basket by Muller, up 44-27. And the Monarchs are going to take it down underneath the Florence Henry basket. Run and jump coming again by the Falcons. Nothing doing for the Falcons as Lighthold has it in the right corner. Up over to Courtney Lighthold. Courtney Lighthold over to Jensen. Jensen's looking to drive baseline. Goes up strong, and she's going to be just off. Rebound to Sarda. Sarda up and in for the Monarchs. 44-29 in favor of the Falcons. Vavruska's looking to bring the ball down the floor for the Falcons. Again on the weave. Vavruska on the right wing, looking down low to Muller. Nothing there. Over to Sumner. Sumner over to Klitsky. Klitsky's looking to Lavacek. Lavacek's looking to drive on the weave. Over to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to drive. Goes up strong, and it's going to be strong off the back iron. No good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be a team rebound for the Monarchs as it goes out of bounds off the Falcons. Again, full court pressure by the Falcons. Nothing here on the run and jump. No opportunities for the run and jump this time. I think, yep, she double dribbled. And we're going to go the other way as there's going to be a turnover on Courtney Lighthold. Unforced error there by the Monarchs. Gives the ball back to the Falcons. Vavruska looking to bring the ball down the floor for the Falcons over to Lavacek. Lavacek goes baseline, backside for 2. Brooke Lavacek, nice cut as she was getting overplayed on the perimeter. Cuts back door, and she goes for 2. Lighthold comes back strong off the board. No good. Knocked out of bounds by McKenna Lighthold, and it's going to be Florence Henry basketball on the team defensive rebound for the Falcons. Again, Vavruska's looking to bring the ball up the floor against the three-quarter court pressure. Nothing there. Gives off to Klitsky. Klitsky's looking to drive. Gives off to Sumner. Sumner looking down low to Muller. Not the greatest pass, and it gets knocked away. Back over to Sumner, then to Klitsky. Klitsky gives it off to Vavruska. Vavruska's given off to Lavacek. Gets the screen from Ashlyn, and now Miley Sumner has it. Gives off to Klitsky. Klitsky is looking to drive baseline. Comes up short on the baseline jumper. No good. And Lighthold's looking to push it for the Monarchs. She has a nice jump shot. 2 Florence Henry Falcons go right by her, and she goes up and in for 2. 46-31 now in favor of the Falcons with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, the weave for the Falcons. Brooke Lavacek down low to Muller. Muller's going to get fouled, and the hold. And we're going to have a little chippiness underneath as Jensen didn't really like the call. Gave Griffin a little push. Gets a nice talking to. And Florence Henry's going to take the ball out underneath. That'll cause some oohs from the crowd. Into the game for the Falcons, it is Addison Beyer. I believe Andy Rizloff came in, and so did Grace Conkey. Vavruska's going to take it out underneath, gives off to Conkey. Conkey gives off to Rizloff. Rizloff gives to Beyer. Beyer gives back to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to drive. Grace is down underneath, and she goes up and in for 2 on the cut from Grace Conkey as Monarchs do not have much of an answer. We're going to have the run and jump here. Run and jump is going to almost cause a turnover, but the Monarchs seem to find the way to get through, but basket's going to go up for Sarda. Not good. It's going to go to Rizloff on the rebound. Rizloff brings it down, gives it off to Sumner. Sumner's going to look to find an opening. Nothing's going on. We're going to look to go back to the weave again, it looks like. Back over to Vavruska. Vavruska gives off to Byer. Byer's looking to come around, giving to Sumner. Sumner sees nothing, gives it to Rizloff. Rizloff over to Vavruska. We're going to have 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Byer has it now. Sumner has it now. Back over to Byer. Byer's going to have to get rid of it. She does get rid of it, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. They say the last one is off of Byer. It's going to go the other way for the Monarchs. Monarchs looking to bring it up against the pressure again from the Falcons. Run and jump opportunity here, and we're going to get a turnover again. Vavruska with the steal. Vavruska looks to give it off to Grace Conkey. Grace Conkey gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line shooting 2. As another turnover for the Monarchs is going to lead to a run out by the Falcons. And Conkey is going to go to the line and shoot 2, as that's going to be the second team foul on the Monarchs in quarter number 3. First free throw up and good for Grace Conkey. 49-31 in favor of the Falcons with 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Conkey looking for the second one, up and in. 2 for 2 from Conkey. 50-31 now in favor of the Falcons. Again, looking for that run and jump opportunity. There it is again. Gets a tip and almost a steal. Almost a steal by Grace Conkey. The Florence Henry Falcons are all over the basketball floor today. It's kind of fun to watch. And a steal by Vavruska. Vavruska is going to go off of Mackner. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Falcons. So we're going to have a turnover again on the Warner Monarchs. Into Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to give it over to Byer. Byer's going to dribble it around the three-point line over to Sumner. Sumner to Rizloff. Rizloff on the weave. Action. Nothing going on. Sumner's looking for a screen from Grace Conkey. Grace Conkey's going to get her with the knee, and it's going to be a moving screen. Turnover on the Falcons going the other way. Monarchs are going to put it in underneath right beside the Falcon bench. We're going to have a full court run and jump. There's going to be a lot of Falcons and almost got back to it. Did not quite get back to it. We're going to have Sarda. She goes up and in for 2. She's going to get fouled on the play. It's going to be an and 1. Foul's going to go on Rizloff for the Falcons. Correction, foul's going to go on Conkey for the Falcons. Sarda's going to go to the line, try to finish the three-point play. And she's a little off to the right. No good. Ball goes to Grace Conkey. Grace Conkey looks to give it off to Vavruska. Vavruska up to Sumner. Sumner over to Vavruska. Vavruska scanning the defense. Nothing there. Gives off on the weave to Sumner. Sumner's looking for Byer. Byer's looking to give off to Travel. It's going to be a travel on Addison Byer as she was looking to give off to Rizloff, and nothing was there. Took that extra step, as it'll be a turnover for the Falcons. Anna Byer, Brooke Lavacek, Ashlyn Klitsky, Griffin Muller into the game for the Falcons. Ball's going to go tipped out of bounds. It's going to be tipped by the Falcons. Ball went out of bounds because it's going to be Monarch basketball. Monarchs are going to look to bring it in underneath their own basket. It's going to be a turnover on the Monarchs steal by Andy Rizloff. Andy Rizloff's looking to press it up. 1-on-3, nothing's going on, so she's going to now look to give it off to, we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Head coach Mitch Reed wants a full timeout. 50, 33, 32 and a half seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Live Ticket TV.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319. Proudly supporting Florence Henry Student Athletic and Events. Choose Put Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing.
All right, we are back in Henry. Florence, Henry 50, Warner 33, 32 and a half seconds to go. Coming out of a timeout by head coach Mitch Reed. Florence Henry is going to take it out on the far side. And we'll see what play they came up with in the huddle. Lavacek's going to take it out for the Falcons. It looks like the Monarchs are going to maybe look to go in a 1-2-2 zone here. And we're going to get a foul out front on number 10, Mackner. That is only going to be the third foul on the Warner Monarchs. Again, Warner's going to set up in their 1-2-2 half court. It's going to go over to Rizloff. Rizloff's going to look to dribble around the three-point line, give it off to Lavacek. Lavacek's looking for the scanning of the defense. Over to Lavacek in the right corner for three. She's going to leave it a little short. Ball's going to come down to Muller. Muller goes up strong for two. 52-33 in favor of the Falcons. 3 seconds to go. I don't think she's going to get the shot off. She does. It's going to be short by Lightholt. And we're going to end quarter number 3. Florence Henry 52, Warner 33. We'll be right back.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest...
All right, we are back here in Henry for quarter number 4. Florence Henry 52, Warner 33. It's going to be Warner basketball to start for the fourth quarter, and then on the floor is Klitsky, Rizloff, Lavacek, Anna Beyer, and Griffin Muller for the Falcons. Jensen looks to bring the ball down the floor for the Monarchs. Off to the left wing to Lightholt. Lightholt up top to number 20, and that's Hansen. Hansen over to Lightholt. In the corner to Lightholt again. Nothing's going on for her. Back up to Jensen. Over to Hansen. Hansen's looking to drive. Nothing going for her. McKenna Lightholt looks to drive. Nothing going for her. Over to Lightholt for the left wing for three. A little strong off the back iron. No good. Ball's going to be taken by Lavacek. We're going to get tied up, and it's going to be Florence Henry basketball. Lavacek's going to give it into Klitsky to start the fourth quarter first possession for the Falcons. Back to the weave. Nothing doing there. Gives off to Rizloff. Rizloff's looking to drive. Rizloff drives right through. Just a little bit strong off the back iron. No good. And it's going to be up the floor for Lightholt. Lightholt's looking to push. Nothing around. Over to Jensen. Jensen's going to look for the just inside the three-point. Oh, he called that a three? I think it was a two-pointer. Yes, it was. She had a full 2 feet inside the three-point line. I'm not sure where we're thinking of that. All right, Griffin Muller with the cut down low. Good for 2. We're going to have a little stoppage on the floor to fix the mistake on the other end. And it's going to be a line change for the Falcons as 4 new ones come in for the Falcons. Vavruska, Conkey, Addison Byer, Miley Sumner. Klitsky is the only one that stays for the Falcons. 54-35, 6:51 to go in the game here. Ian Henry. And we're going to have a little pressure again by the Falcons, looking to run and jump. Nothing for forgot about the jump part. Ball goes around the three-point line. It's going to go to 20. That's Hansen. Hansen's going to leave it short, but it's going to be an offensive rebound. McKenna Lightholt looks to drive baseline. Nothing doing. Over to Sarda. Sarda for 2 for the Monarchs. Miley Sumner brings the ball down the floor for the Falcons. Miley is looking to drive baseline. She's going to get fouled out front. It's going to be a foul on the Monarchs. First foul of the quarter. And it's going to be a foul on number 23. That's Courtney Lightholt. Ball's going to be taken out underneath the Florence Henry basket. Klitsky's going to look to administer it in for the Falcons. Giving off to Sumner. Sumner's looking to hang out on the right wing. Gives off to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking for a screen. Nothing going. Back into the weave for the Falcons. Addison Byer. Nothing going for her. Gives off to Miley Sumner. Miley Sumner is a little runner. A little bit strong. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in. 2-point basket for Miley Sumner. Vavruska almost gets the steal off of the inbounds, and she's going to get called for a hand check. First foul of the quarter for the Falcons. Monarchs going to throw it in from the side. Bring it up against a little pressure again. Falcons are going to not have the opportunity for the run and jump this time. Ball's given off to Hansen. Hansen drives baseline. A little strong. Going to be taken by Vavruska. Vavruska's going to get fouled on the rebound, and we're going to go the other way. Foul is going to be called on number 20, Tatum Hansen. That'll be her 3rd foul for the Monarchs. 2nd team foul of the quarter. Full court pressure for the Monarchs. Falcons seem to be handling it rather well as they come up the floor, using multiple people to get through that zone. Vavruska looks to go baseline. Nothing going for her. Gives off to Byer. Byer's looking to drive. Byer goes up to the left hand, and good for the Falcons. 58-37. Florence Henry's on top. 5:20 to go. Florence Henry gets the steal as Vavruska takes the ball away and steals another possession from the Monarchs. Again, back to the weave. Over to Byer. Byer gives off to Klitsky. Klitsky's scanning, gives off to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to go baseline with the runner, and she's good for 2. 60-37. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout by the Monarchs. 60-37. 4:55 to go in the game. Florence Henry on top. We'll be right back.
Call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a 3rd-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605-520-4518 for a quote today. 605-520-4518.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender.
Warner bringing the ball up the floor for Mackner. Mackner's looking to have a little pressure against her from Vavruska. Ball goes to Lightholt on the left wing. Over to McKenna Lightholt. Lightholt's looking to drive. Gives off to Mackner. Mackner for 3 points on the right side. A little strong. Ball's taken by Klitsky. Klitsky gives off to Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to push. Goes up strong. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. No, it's not going to be knocked out of bounds. Miley Sumner's going to try to save it, but she accidentally steps on the out of bounds line. It's going to be over to Warner. Monarchs basketball looking to bring it up still against the full court pressure from the Falcons. Falcons looking for that run and jump opportunity. They didn't quite have it. They're going to have a cross court pass thrown to Foul is going to go on the Monarchs. It's going to go on Machner, number 10. As that was a dangerous pass, and Vavruska saw that one coming from a long ways away. That's going to be Machner's second. Ball goes into Vavruska. Vavruska's looking to bring the ball down the floor on the weave again for the Falcons. Over to Byer. Byer's looking to give it off to Sumner. Sumner's looking down low. Nothing there. Gives off to Klitsky. Klitsky's going to look to go baseline. A lot of hands on her on the drive. Nothing called. Sumner looks to go. Gives it off to Vavruska. Vavruska down low to Grace Conkey. Grace Conkey with the turnaround. Nothing's going for her. She gets blocked by Sarda. And we're going to go the other way for Lightholt. Lightholt goes up and in for the Monarchs. 2 points, 60-39 for Lightholt. Again, full court pressure by the Monarchs. They steal it away. And then we're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Addison Byer, I believe. Yes, it is. Addison Byer is going to get the blocking foul called on her. Into the game for the Falcons is Rizloff, Muller, and Lavacek. That's going to be 60-39, 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter as the Florence Henry Falcons are on top. Looking to finish this one out. Warner taking the ball out underneath their own basket. Gives off to Machner. Machner, nice little jump shot there. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Okay, full court pressure again for the Monarchs. Monarchs are looking to put some pressure on as Brooke Lavacek brings the ball up the floor for the Falcons. Nothing doing. Over to Vavruska. Vavruska is looking to drive. Nothing there. Give off on a backdoor cut by Rizloff. Rizloff's going to get held. She's going to get pushed as she cuts back door as she is being overplayed on the perimeter. Makes a nice cut back door. Gets the foul called on her. And that's going to be the fourth foul for the Monarchs in the quarter. Lavacek looks to get it in. She gets it into Vavruska. Vavruska's going to look to go for the weave again for the Falcons, since there hasn't been much of an answer by the Monarchs on the weave. Miley looks to drive. Lavacek in the left corner for three. Drains it. Brooke Lavacek for three. 63-41 in favor of the Falcons. Down low to McKenna Lightholt. Lightholt for two for the Monarchs as we had a little miscommunication on the defensive side for the Falcons. Vavruska's looking to bring it up against pressure. There's not much pressure there. She's going to get called for an offensive foul on the push-off as she was getting rode down the floor. Referee sees the second action, and the second action gets called for the foul on that one. Monarchs looking to dribble it around the three-point line again, looking for something inside or a driving lane. And we're going to have looks like a double foul. Double foul is going to be called on Sarda and Muller. And we're going to have a alternating possession, and it's going to go to the Monarchs. Monarchs looking to bring it in underneath their own basket. Machner, no good. She's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be rebounded by Sarda. Sarda's going to go back up and in for two, and it's going to be a foul on the play as well. So basket's good. Griffin Muller's going to pick up another foul. And we're going to have a little conference at the I do believe, though, the double foul is supposed to be on the alternating possession. The alternating possession still points to Warner. Grace Conkey's in the game for Muller, as Muller picked up two quick fouls there. Sarda's looking to finish the three-point play, and she does. 63-46 in favor of the Falcons. Miley's looking to bring the ball up the floor for the Falcons. Falcons are in no hurry. They're going to do the weave. Oh. Rizloff was blocked on the play. Ball looked like it may have gone off a Warner Monarch, but it did not. It went off a Falcon. It's going to be Warner Monarchs basketball. Monarchs look to bring the ball down the floor. Ball's going to be tipped, stolen by Rizloff. Rizloff's looking for the running out for a layup, and Rizloff for 2 points, 65-46 now in favor of the Falcons. Monarchs looking to come back. Started down low underneath. Nice little transition basket there off of a made shot for the Monarchs. Miley Sumner looking to bring the ball down the floor for the Falcons. Again, Falcons are in no hurry as they're trying to run clock here with 1:37 to go. Going to get some foul's going to go on number 23. That's Courtney Lightholt, as that's going to be the 5th team foul. So Miley Sumner will go to the line and shoot 2 for the Falcons. Miley is eyeing her first free throw. Up and off the front iron. Bounces the back and in. Looking for 2 for 2 here for Miley. Miley eyes the second free throw. Up and nothing but the bottom of the net. That's going to be 2 for 2 for Miley from the free throw line. 67-48 in favor of the Falcons with a minute and a half to go here in quarter number 4. Lightholt looks for the 3. Nothing there. Over to Jensen. Jensen's looking around to Lightholt. McKenna Lightholt now looks to drive. Goes up and nothing happening. She's going to step out of bounds trying to save it, and it's going to go over to the Falcons. We're going to have a line change now for the Falcons as the 5 new ones in here for the Falcons. It's going to be Lucy Bloom, Avery Gusso, Jada Ordhouse, Madison Stemwedel, and Anna Byer on the floor now for the Falcons. Warner is looking to have a couple changes as well. .117 to go, 67-48 in favor of the Florence Henry Falcons. Byers looking to bring the ball up the floor for the Falcons here with a minute and 10 to go. Over to Gusso. Gusso's looking to drive. Nothing doing. Looks like we're going to have a steal, but then it's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a foul called on the Falcons, I believe, and we're going to have the Monarchs shooting 2. Foul's going to go on Avery Gusso. That's going to put number 2, Addison Heinrich, on the line shooting 2. As we are past the limit for the quarter. First free throw for Heinrich is no good. She will have 1 more to go. She eyes her second free throw. Second free throw is up, and this one's left short. Gusso's going to get the rebound, gives off to Byer. Byer's going to look to bring the ball up the floor for the Falcons with a minute to go. Back into the weave now for the Falcons. Bloom up top. Nothing's going on for her. Over to Stemwedel. Stemwedel's looking down low to Jada Ordhouse. Nothing going for her. Over to Gusso. Gusso's looking to drive. And down to Jada. Ball's going to go off Jada's hands, out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on the Falcons, and it's going to go over to the Monarchs. Warner is looking to bring the ball down the floor from Machner with 39 seconds to go. Lightholt's looking for the 3, nothing going for her. Back over to Heinrich in the corner. Heinrich's looking to drive, finds Machner. Machner with a jump shot, leaves it a little short. Machner's going to get her own rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and this is going to be the jump ball that goes to Warner, which probably should have went to the Falcons, I do believe, as we forgot to switch the possession arrow. Ball's going to be administered in here from underneath the basket for the Monarchs. Lightholt's going to get blocked on the 3-point try. She's going to get a foul called by Byer, and Lightholt's going to go to the line and shoot 3 shots. As Anna did not quite let her come down from her shot and got called for a block. Lightholt, first one, front iron, back iron, and in. Second shot, up and off the front iron, no good. Free throw number 3 coming for Lightholt, and it is going to be up and That one hits the bottom of the net. 2 for 3 for Lightholt as it's 67-50 now. 17 seconds to go in favor of the Falcons. Falcons are going to look to push down to Jada Ordhouse. Ordhouse back out to Gusso. Gusso for 3, no good. Rebound by Jada Ordhouse. She goes up and in for 2. As that is going to be a conclusion here in Henry, as the Florence Henry Falcons 69, the Warner Monarchs 50, as the girls put together a very nice game tonight, offensively and defensively, as we take a 69-50 win, and we will take that win and go forward, and we will see you next time. Thank you for all tuning in.
Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success.